Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jess. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So FIU's offense will have the opening possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Jenkins. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside. Handoff from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Panthers have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to test the right side with this one. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for
extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it first and 10 from the 25.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line in the running game, making its presence felt.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Panthers will line it up on first and 10. Right back to the well. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
But right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully.
It's a running room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. FIU pushing tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
It's now fourth and goal. That's the end.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. Pushes for the goal line. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. And the Owls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Takes the handoff. It's Sands. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
FIU pushing tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They want to get this defense on its heels. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Panthers have this offense rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. The inside handoff. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Sands. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Sands. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Owls are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back to pass on second down. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Sands. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Owls are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Going up top again. Caught in the backfield. It's Sands. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun. Wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sands. Wide open spaces. And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Messer. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. The extra point is blocked. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Red pass, it's complete. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They are backed up, top field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll go up top on second and short. grabbed in the middle. It's Messer. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
And winning first.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He'll keep it himself. Oh, sweet feet. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Owls. And that one will give them the lead. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They want to run this quarterback. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Here comes the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Give to the running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
On the move, he fires. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Gives it on the option. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Panthers are marching down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fat.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. This time on target. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He makes a grab. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 21 over Central Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls and fires complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second.
To have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Unloads quickly. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Owls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Florida Atlantic 28, Florida International 21.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
And that's another FIU.
Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Finds his big tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He caught it, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, FIU!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback will keep it.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Got the back over the middle. It's a seam wide open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Owls. They move on top here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 35. Florida International.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The run from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They go to the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Perry. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Offense is stopped.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Atlantic decides to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights that we show for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab on the left side. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL.